Do you know the VA has updated one of their VA prescribed claim forms, the VA form 21-526EZ? In this video, I will share those updates with you. So stick around. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dwayne Kimball, owner and founder of KMD89 VA Claims Consulting, United States Army veteran, and retired VA rating specialist. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the updates on the VA's prescribed claim form, VA form 21-526EZ. But before I get into today's video, if you're a veteran and you're in need of a DBQ and or nexus statement or just a DBQ, and you have your actual VA claims file on CD from VBA, schedule a free consultation with me, and I can explain your options. So today's videos, the updates on the VA form 21-526. So as I go through this prescribed form, I have the updates highlighted in red. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So as you can see, this is the first page of the 526EZ. A lot of veterans jump right to page 8, but pages 1 through 7 have a lot of good information, okay? So the first update, it states, this notice provides information regarding the evidence necessary to substantiate a claim for, they added presumptive service connection. Now, why that wasn't there before, I don't know, but it's there now, okay? So let's scroll down and let's look at the next update to this prescribed form. Okay, here we go. All right, what the evidence must show to support your claim. States the table below provides a guide to the evidence tables showing what evidence you must provide to support your claim. Okay, what evidence you, that means you, the veteran, must provide to support your claim. If you're claiming you have a qualifying disability, you got to educate yourself on which qualifying disability you're claiming that arose as a result of a presumption of exposure. Then it says, see the evidence table title, presumptive service connection. So you can see where they're going with these updates, presumptive service connection. Okay, let's keep going. In here, under presumptive service connection, states to support a claim for presumptive service connection, the evidence must show. Again, the evidence must show. All right, and then it goes through. I'm not going to read all these, but the first part is just goes through, if you serve, the location, and also don't forget not only the location, but for a particular time frame. Now, if you go down about halfway through this update, you can see they start to talk about Vietnam or qualifying offshore waters from January 9th, 1962 through May 7th, 1975. So when you're claiming presumptive, it has to be at a certain location, a certain time, and a specific diagnosis, okay? And for Vietnam, that includes Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Guam. So those latter locations are under the new PACT Act that they added, okay? Now, keep going down. They start talking about Camp Lejeune contaminated water, okay? Now, the time frame, August 1st, 1953 through December 31st, 1987. All right. A lot of things one of the main things that veterans forget, there is a list. You have to have a diagnosis that's on that list. If you do not, they will deny it for Camp Lejeune contaminated water. All right. Then it goes on the Gulf War. The first date, August 2nd, 1990. There's no end date for this because we still have troops over in the Middle East. But they're giving you the locations. Bahrain, Iraq, Kuwait, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Somalia. Oh, some of these, they just added. Somalia, okay? So you want to familiarize yourself. When were you there? What location? Okay? Then it says on or after 9/11, 2001, no end date, Afghanistan, Djibouti, Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, et cetera, okay? So again, a lot of good information from page 1 through 7 that a lot of veterans missed. Okay. So let's go on to the next update. So I think overall the VA did a good job by making these updates. But again, we as veterans, we have to read and we have to educate ourselves. Okay, when we're doing this. Now, we're coming up on the main claim form. Okay, a lot of veterans jump right to page 8. This is page 8 of the 526CZ. Okay, so what is one of the first updates? They left FDC program. The update is they took away the spelling out of fully developed claim. Okay, so if you look at the old 526 opposed to this one, the old one has FDC program in the parentheses. They spell out fully developed claim. Okay, let's go on to the next update. Exposure information. Okay, this is new. Now, this is putting a lot of ownership on the veteran, which is a good thing. Okay. 15A, are you claiming any conditions related to toxic exposures? And look at note. See page 4 of the instructions for further information on the evidence needed to support your claim for presumptive service connection. I just showed you that. Okay. And it says if yes, no, which section to go to. Did you serve in any of the following Gulf hazard locations? They giving you the locations again. What are the dates that you serve? Now, this is why it's important to have that VA claims folder, because if you don't have any other evidence and you have your VA claims folder and you served in one of these locations, not only is it going to have the location, it's going to have the dates that you were there. Okay, so that's another reason why you should be getting a copy of that VA claims folder. Did you serve in any of the following herbicide locations? Agent Orange. Okay, it's giving you the locations again. All right. So this is what I like about it. It's putting the ownership back on the vet. Okay. Just stop thinking that, oh, it's the VA. They need to go out and do this. They need to go out and do that. Now you're going to have to put in some work. Okay. 15D, it states, have you been exposed to any of the following? Okay. So if so, check the box. When were you exposed? The dates. Okay. I know it could be a long time ago, but again, if you have a copy of that claims folder, 9 times out of 10, that information is in that claims folder. Okay. 15E, if you were exposed multiple times, please provide additional locations. Okay. So again, a lot of good information that the VA is providing, but again, the ownership, some of the ownership is on the veteran. Okay. Now let's keep going. What other updates do we have? Okay. Oh, one quick thing I want to cover. This is not the topic, but this section here, when they ask you to enter for additional medical treatment, when you put that you sought treatment from a private physician here, you just delayed your claim several months because they have to send out 4142 medical release form, and they have to send it to you. You have to sign it, send it back to them. They send it to the doctor. Let's just say the doctor doesn't respond. Then they send you a letter back saying, hey, we didn't get a response. It's your ultimate responsibility to get these records. That could be anywhere between 3 to 6 months. So one thing that I did, I went out and got the evidence myself instead of having the VA do it. Okay. So I know that's off topic, but I saw this and I just want to just go over that real quick. Okay. Okay, let's see the next update. Okay, right here, 24C, branch of service. They added a branch. Okay, well, over about a year ago, they added the Space Force. Okay, but the new one is USPHS, which stands for United States Public Health Services. Okay, again, United States Public Health Services. If you work there or work there, previously worked there, you are entitled to VA compensation benefits. Okay. And I may do a little bit deeper dive into that as well. And again, they have it in 27C, branch of service, the USPHS, United States Public Health Service. Okay. So those are the updates. client reached out to me and said, "Hey, Dwayne, do you know that they did these updates on the 526TZ?" And I was like, "Oh no." And I first looked at the revision date. Yep, there must be some updates. I had a copy of the old 526TZ, and I pulled up the new 526CZ from the VA's website. So if you're looking for any claim forms, you definitely want to pull those off the VA website, not any other website, because when you go to the VA's website, you have the updated form. Even though it may be expired, it's the updated form because it's from the VA's website. Okay. So when I compared the two, it took about 30 minutes, went through it, and I was like, yep, here's the update for this. They updated this, they updated that. Here's the update for that. So you definitely want to make sure you go through and read pages 1 through 7, even if you're not claiming a presumptive condition, because you can see there's a lot of information there. All right. So with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.